Princess Sophie Alexandra of Bavaria attends an award ceremony in Germany. Prince Albert II of Monaco participates in the Global Economic Summit in Ireland. And the royal family of Denmark participate in the 6th edition of the Royal Run. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing well. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Monday, May 20th, 2024. In Copenhagen, Their Majesties King Frederik X and Queen Mary of Denmark, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Christian of Denmark, Her Royal Highness Princess Isabella of Denmark, His Royal Highness Prince Vincent of Denmark, and Her Royal Highness Princess Josephine of Denmark participated in the 6th edition of the Royal Run. The annual event is organized by the Sports Vision Move for Life, in collaboration with the Danish Sports Confederation, the DGI, the Danish Athletics Association, and TV2 Denmark as a media partner of the Royal Run. Established in 2018 by then Crown Prince Frederik of Denmark on the occasion of his 50th birthday, the purpose of the Royal Run is to encourage as many people as possible to be physically active. Regardless of one's age and/or fitness level, anyone can participate in the Royal Run at their own pace and with their own individual goals. The end time of the run is not important. Every year, there are 3 distances participants can choose from. Quote, 1 mile, 5 kilometer, and 10 kilometer. On the popular Family Mile, children, young people, adults, and the elderly can participate. Wheelchairs and prams are welcome. End quote. This year, 95,330 individuals participated in the Royal Run, which took place in 5 cities, including Aarhus, Fredericia, and Copenhagen. His Majesty the King kicked off the 6th edition of the Royal Run in the city of Fredericia. Meanwhile, Crown Prince Christian of Denmark participated in the 1 mile in Brønderslev. In the afternoon, the King arrived at Memorial Park at Marselisborg Slot in Aarhus to participate in the 5-kilometer run. In the late afternoon, Her Majesty Queen Mary of Denmark participated in the 5-kilometer run in Luxembourg, which has, quote, the steepest incline, 10%, in the history of the Royal Run, end quote, according to TV2. Before the run, the Queen took to social media where she wrote, quote, my 2 running friends are disappointed that they can't join. On the other hand, I'm looking forward to running the Royal Run in Luxembourg in a little while. Signed, Her Majesty the Queen, end quote. After completing the run, the Queen spoke with TV2, stating, quote, it was hillier than I thought and trained for. I'm not in good running shape, but I do other forms of exercise, end quote. In Copenhagen, Princess Isabella, Prince Vincent, and Princess Josephine participated in the 1 mile family run. After completing 2 runs, the 1 mile in Fredericia and the 5 kilometer in Aarhus, the King arrived in Copenhagen to complete his final run, the 10-kilometer Copenhagen-Frederiksberg Run. Joining the King on the day's final run was his youngest son, Prince Vincent. Congratulations to everyone who participated in the 6th edition of the Royal Run. Well done. In Luxembourg City, the Cour Grand Ducal announced that His Holiness Pope Francis will pay a state visit to the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg on September 26, 2024, at the invitation of His Royal Highness Grand Duke Henri of Luxembourg. Further details about the state visit will be announced in due course, so please stay tuned. In Oman, the Royal Hashemite Court announced that His Majesty King Abdullah II of Jordan will host a 2-day state visit from His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq Al Said of Oman, beginning on Wednesday, May 22nd. The Sultan will be accompanied by a, quote, high-level delegation, end quote. In Killarney, Ireland, His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco, attended the first edition of the Global Economic Summit held at the Europe Hotel and Resort. The 3-day summit will gather, quote, thought leaders from across Europe, the United States, and the rest of the world to establish concrete pathways to addressing critical problems, end quote. During today's event, the Sovereign Prince gave the keynote speech ahead of the panel session entitled The Evolving Role of the Chief Sustainability Officer. According to the Irish newspaper, The Business Post, in his speech, the Sovereign Prince spoke about the, quote, world facing a triple crisis of climate change, biodiversity loss, and pollution that demand action from governments and the private sector, end quote. And finally, Her Royal Highness, Princess Sophie Alexandra of Bavaria, attended the 10th edition of the VR Bank Sustainability Award ceremony in Landsberg am Lech, Germany. The VR Bank Sustainability Awards, worth €5,000, are awarded to individuals and organizations for their, quote, exemplary ideas, projects, and measures that lead or can lead to more sustainability in various areas of life in the Landsberg am Lech region, end quote. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I will be back tomorrow on Tuesday, May 21st, with all the latest world news and events. Until then, I sincerely wish each and every one of you a wonderful afternoon. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, comment below, and click on the notification bell so you won't miss a new episode. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.